What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance video. And yesterday, Memphis decided to come out and post a picture of one of her children. Now, when she did post this picture, myself included, and other people included, assumed that this child was a child that she had with Hamza. But she then came out to say that, hold on a minute, guys, this is not a child between me and Hamza. This is actually a throwback picture of one of my current children. So, okay, fair enough. But within the timeline of everyone assuming that the child that she'd posted had been her child and Hamza's child, a lot of people had a lot of things to say. Now, what I can say is that from the comments that I did see at the time, I didn't see any comments being negative towards her child. I only saw comments being negative towards herself and Hamza, and people being worried about the fact that they may have had a child because of their toxic relationship that we seem to have been given. And I say this because allegedly, according to Memphis, there's been some sort of physicality that has been happening between her and, well, no, I say physicality. Let me take that back. My apologies. But there's been some form of abuse happening between those two. At least that's the impression that she gave us. And even when she was questioned about it, she definitely didn't deny it. And that is something that we did speak about yesterday in yesterday's video. Now, since then, she has gone off and deleted that picture. And because now she's deleted that picture, she's now made a series of different Insta stories venting how the hell she's feeling. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. Now, with that being said, let's head over to the first screenshot that I have here, ladies and gentlemen. So Memphis came out by saying, sorry, making my page private, something that she did not do, but anyway. I do not need followers, and if I see someone ever disrespecting my kids, I will go wild and get out of character. I'm sick of you people. I'm serious. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I would get out of character. If you're telling me that the Memphis that we've been getting on a TV screen isn't her out of character, I'm actually even more worried about how she really is when she's out of character, because when it comes to these alleged abuse that's been happening between them, according to her, a lot of people in the comment section in yesterday's video are under the impression, or at least believe, that if there has been any kind of abuse, if anything, it's probably come from her rather than him, purely because of the way she has displayed herself throughout the season. And to be fair, it does make sense to a certain degree. But again though, at the end of the day, this moment in time, Memphis is out here making it look like as if she is the one that is on the receiving end, allegedly, if you dig what I'm saying. But ladies and gentlemen, that was just one of the screenshots. Let's get into the next one. But again, let me just remind you, she talks about disrespecting her children. Again, yesterday when I saw the post, I didn't see the comments that she's talking about herself in particular, personally. But hey, this is Memphis, you never know. But anyway, let's move into the next screenshot, please. Now in this one, she starts off by saying, people wonder why bullying in the schools are so bad. Look at these grown people bullying small children and people they don't even know one damn thing about. If you don't want people judging you or your family, then why do you fix your lips to speak on mine? Keep our kids off limits. I will never share any of my children on social media. You know, it's quite interesting though. She talks about, let's just go back a step, my ladies and gentlemen, okay? She talks about how, you know, if you don't want people judging you or whatnot, then don't do this. Well, if you don't want no one judging you, well, then don't go on a TV show. That's it. Or if you want to go on a TV show, then just don't make a social media account then. Because at the end of the day, once you're in a public eye, you're always going to be prone to being judged at some point. And that's just the bottom line. But hey, some people just love to get judged and then love to feed off his energy by just talking absolute cack, if you dig what I'm saying. But ladies and gentlemen, also it does continue by saying, and from now on, I will be very exclusive on anything else I share. After the tell-all, this page will not be in use like before. Not worth it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. She's come out with somewhat of a threat, shall I say, or somewhat of a warning to say, well, once the season is over, things are about to change. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go with Memphis? End of the day, this moment in time, if you ask me, she's moving absolutely mad, absolutely freaking bonkers. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you chose to go on a TV show. You then chose to upload a picture of one of your children. And at that time, of course, people assumed it was a child between you and Hamza. And even in the comment section to begin with, she was still liking posts of people talking about how, of people talking about the allegations that obviously that she put out here, that she claims that have been happening towards her. I mean, like, sometimes I wonder though, do people actually think before they speak? Do they think before they actually act? Or do they actually plan these things out because they just want the clout, they just want the attention, they just want the uproar? Now, at the same time though, ladies and gentlemen, Memphis has then woken up with a very interesting type of energy now with her Insta stories. So let's look at this one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she's come out with this one, ladies and gentlemen. This morning, I woke up to many wonderful people who are continuing to stand by me regardless of the critiques. These are the type of people who make sharing your life fun. It makes you feel as though you have an extended family out there, and anyone who knows me knows I rock hard for my family. Thank you so much. I literally wish I could post every single kind of message. I will still post for them. Well, let me start again. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I will still post for them, just never on my children. Let's stand united and rebuke these devils. Because I know I'm here for a purpose. It's funny though, because she comes out with this one, but then the next one, well, is a little bit more like this. It is sad to see so many people go into the extreme to hurt caste, belittle them, try to discredit them, and destroy their lives. I hope people start getting wiser and decide not to participate in these shows, because people don't know how to watch a TV show and enjoy it for what it is, TV show. Then what will these low-life people do with their time? Maybe do something more productive like plant a tree. It's quite interesting how she calls people a low-life. It's quite interesting that she talks about the TV show, talks about people maybe not doing it, and then she wants to call the viewers low-lives. Correct me if I'm wrong, but on the TV show, this is a reality TV show, right? Okay, cool. So that means a reality TV show is not supposed to be what? Scripted, right? Okay, fantastic. So that means because it's a reality TV show, means you behave as you would do in, wait for it, in reality, right? Okay, cool. So if the people viewing it are low lives, well, then what does that make you? Because you are the one that's gone on a reality TV show to live your reality life, and all you have done is behaved in a way that has now created a perception that people have towards you, because you created that perception. But she wants to come out and call us the lowlifes? Or if you've gone on a TV show and you've done things for entertainment basis, well, to be honest with you, you shouldn't have went on a reality one. You should have just gone on a normal, you should have just made your own TV show. And let's be real, the fact that she's coming out with this type of energy is actually even more pathetic, simply because, well, not every single cast member that goes on to 90 Day Fiancé, okay, has a backlash like this. Because some people who go into 90 Day Fiancé actually go on there and actually show us a beautiful relationship. They actually show us a balanced relationship. There have been many people in the past and in the present who have actually been liked. Just because people don't like you, it doesn't mean you should be calling people low lives, and most certainly doesn't mean that you should be now advising people to not go on the TV show next to you or all that kind of stuff. It's not our fault that you went on a reality TV show and you showed us the reality of your behavior. That is the grand scheme of it. But hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. She's about to break character. Like, come on, man, get a grip. But anyway, let's move on to the last screenshot. I believe this one is, ladies and gentlemen. When God shows someone love, don't you just love it when someone brings in the Lord himself? But okay, whatever, let's continue. When God shows someone favor and puts them in a place where they can help others, Satan will send his demons to quiet you, to ultimately destroy you. God has been too good to me, and I need to continue to be a steadfast and be patient. My turn is coming. God is already revealing these things to me. I will continue to do great things in this world and teach my children how to love and treat others, but always standing up for themselves. It's quite interesting how I just find it very interesting that people who generally behave in a certain type of way, in a negative type of way, or in a non-applicable way, they're also the people that always bring in the Lord's name, always bring him up. I mean, listen, if you're a saint, if you're a good person, well, then you wouldn't have judgment. But even if you was a saint and you was a good person, well, then you wouldn't need to bring the Lord's name, would you now? You wouldn't need to do that at all. because you know you're a good person within your heart, and that is good enough for you. But when you know that you are clearly a person that is just, you're always going to bring him up, has some sort of defense mechanisms that is just stupid. Like, get a grip. But nonetheless though, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as I'm concerned, Memphis is moving absolutely childish, absolutely pathetic, and in my opinion, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna leave it there with nothing else. I want to see what you guys have to say in the comment section, and then I can bounce off your energy if you dig what I'm saying. That's what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen, to interact with one another. But nonetheless, so thank you so much for your time. Please make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and also feel free to join the channel. We are done. We are out. Peace.